Now the fourth question is a dot b plus b dot c whole bar. Okay, so we have to apply the De Morgan theorem. So it is a b whole bar dot bc whole. Now again apply a De Morgan theorem. So it is a bar plus b bar and b bar plus b bar. So this is the x. I can consider this is the y and this is the z. So x plus y into x plus z, that is the x plus y. So that is the b bar plus a bar c. Okay. So that fourth one is also true. Okay. Now fifth question is related to the XOR gate. So A B output. Okay. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. When it gives the output 0 1 1 0. So here it is asking that the two input XOR gate can be used to compare the input and give high when both data is not equal. Okay, so you can see that the data output is high when data are not equal. One data is 0, second is 1. One is 1, second is 0. So when both our data are not equal, then it will be given the high output. So that condition is also true. Okay, now we have to represent minus 13 in 2's complement form using 8. Okay, so what is the representation of 13? 0, 8, 4, 13. Okay, and you can see this is the 5-bit data. We require the data in 8 bits. So what should I do? I just convert it to the. So this is the binary number of plus 13. Now we required a minus 13, so we have to take a 2's complement. I already tell you that how we take the 2's complement. Start from the right side till first one. The data is same. After that, every bit will be flipped. So 0 will be 1, both 1 will be 0, and all four zeros will be 1 1. Okay, the smallest negative number in a 5-bit 2's complement representation is what? You can see that for a 2's complement, I already inform you the representation of 2 raised to power n minus 1 to plus of 2 raised to power n minus 1 plus 1. Okay, now you say that it is a 5-bit data. So the value of n is 5. So minus of 2 raised to power 5 minus 4, 4. 2 plus 2 raised to power 4. Sorry, this is the minus. Minus 1. Okay, so the representation is from minus 16 to plus 4. Okay, for the 5-bit number. Now it is asking the smallest negative number. So this is the smallest. Now if they are asking the largest negative number, so can you tell me what is the largest negative number?
-1.
Minus 1. Okay, the number of bits required to represent the value minus 32 in 2's complement. Okay. For first of all, we required 32 in a so plus 32 is a 2 raised to power 5. Okay, but it is a negative number, so in the negative representation always be required one extra bit, always be required a extra bit. So if 32 will be required represent in the 5 bit, so minus 32 will be required to represent in a 6 bit. Okay, similarly minus 17, how many bits is required?
5 bits.
5 bits, yeah. So basically, if you are saying that 2 raised to power 4, so it can only the 16. For the 17 representation of 17, we go to the 5 bit. Okay, up to the 16, we required a 4 bit. Sorry, up to the 15, we require the 4 bits. Sorry, 2 raised to power 4 16. 0 to 15 is the value, but for a we require, so up to the 16 we required a 4 bit. Now when we go from 17, so we required a 5 bit. Now minus 17 should be represented in a 5 plus 1 6 bit. Clear?
So 16 will also require uh, 5 bits.
16 will be say that
Minus 6.
actually
Okay.
I am not taking the representation of 16. 2
Okay.
raised to power 4 is the 16.
Right.
Okay, so up to the minus, because we are taking the 2 raised to power n minus 1 in the negative direction. Okay, if we are talking about 16 2 raised to power 4, so with the help of 4 bit we can represent from 0 to 50. Okay, but in the case of negative, 2 raised to power 4 represent as a minus 8 to 7, minus 8 to minus 1, and then 0 to 7.
Right.
Okay, so always they required a 8, minus 8 it will be representing the 4 bit, because 2 raised to power 3 is 8 for the negative number. If we are talking about the positive number, so always the one less number, so in the positive 15 will be represented with the 4 bit, in the negative minus 16 will be represented into the 5 bit.
Okay, sir.
Okay, next fourth question. The minimum number of gate required to implement. Okay, if we simply solve that one, we can say the one gate is here, one gate is here, one is here, then one here, then one here, and then for the combination one here. So how many gates is required if we directly solve implementation? 1 2 3, then 4 5 and 6. Okay, if we done nothing, okay, if we directly implement that one without any solution, without any simplification, so we required a 6 gates, one inverter for a bar, 3 OR gate, and 2 AND gate. First it will be ending with the two terms, then the answer will be ending with the third one. Okay, so that's why 6 gate. Now if we are going to simplify it, so we have a plus b, and a bar plus b, a plus c. So can I consume that this is the x? So a is y and a bar is y, z. So x plus y, x plus z, x plus y z. So b plus a bar time a plus c. A bar is 0. So the answer is b plus b multiplied with a plus c. So how many gates is required? One OR and one. So two gates are required. Okay. Question number 5, 193 into the octal. So if we want to convert any of the decimal number into the octal, basically any decimal number into some other number like binary, octal, hexadecimal. So what should we do? We have to we have to divide it with the number. Like if we want to convert it to the binary number, divide by 2. If we want to convert into the octal number, divide by 8. If you want to convert it to the hexadecimal number, divide by 16. Okay. Now, how we divide it? So generally it is a normal division. So 8. Okay. But along with the when we are going to divide, there are some reminder also. So when I divide 193 by 8, so 24 8 ja 192. 1 is the remainder. Okay. If I again divide by 8, so 3, no remainder. And if we also divide by 8, so the number is less than 8, so that is not divisible, so 3 is the remainder. Okay, you can either remind this one or you can take that one. If number is less than 8, so we can use 3 as it is. No further division is possible. Now I have to write the number from the bottom to top. So the number is 30. Okay, so 193 in the decimal is equal to 301 into the similar process. If I want to convert it to the hexadecimal, the procedure is same, only changes is division. Sixteen. Sixteen into 12, 192. Okay, reminder is there. Now you can see the 16, the 12 is the less than 16, so no further division is possible. So the number is 12, I can write as a 10 as a 11 as a B, 12 as a C. So it is a nothing but a C. So the answer is C1, base system. Okay, and the similar way we can convert it to the binary number. Clear? Now, the next question is related to the noise margin. So we know that noise margin high is VOH minus VIH, and similarly the noise margin low is VIL minus. Always remember one thing is that VOH is greater than VIH, VIH is greater than VIL, and VIL is greater than VIL. Okay, so if we are taking the noise margin for high, so the higher term is the VOH and lower term is the VIH. So we divide VOH minus VIL. For noise margin low, VIL is greater than VOH, so we are taking the difference between VIL minus. Okay. Now all the parameters are given. So VOH is 4.6, VIH is 3.8, so noise margin high is 0.8. Then VIL is 1.7, VOL is 2.3, so noise margin for low is 1. Okay, now the question number second, the logic circuit given in the figure 1 features 3 input A, B and C and 1 output Y. Select the simplify gate to produce the same output. So first of all we are going to solve this particular. So are you trying to solve that?
Yes, sir. Give us 5 minutes.
So it's A bar plus B bar plus C bar.
Yes, sir. A bar plus B bar plus C bar.
So we know that if we are apply the A, B, C and the De Morgan bar, so using the De Morgan theorem, this particularly gate and gate will be converted to the OR gate. So it is A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay. So I can write this one into the form of A, B, C, OR bar. Okay. So The answer is 3 input. Select the input state for which the output is low for a given figure. So we have to find the equation of y. Yes, what is the equation of y?
Give us little bit. So A is 1 and B is 1.
Equation I'm getting, sir, is A bar plus B bar.
Y. Okay, so y is nothing but a b whole long. Okay, so basically it is a NAND gate. Okay, and if we go with the NAND gate table, so it will be output 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 and the rest is. So output is 1 with both input are 0. Okay, whereas output is 0 for all other conditions are 0 1 1 0 or 1. So A and B both are 1, A1 B0 and A0. Okay, so all these three conditions.
By that method you told, by taking from starting the last right.
Okay, so this output is low, that means we are getting it either 0 or 1, 1 or 0. or
Sir, uh,
yeah.
if the output is 0, then AND will be 1. So there should be 1 1, right? Because
If
if
you are
only.
talking about this is a NAND gate, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically we are taking that this is an AND and NOT gate. So output is 0, that means it is not. It is 1, that means both are. If both are 1 1, so here we are getting 1. Here we are getting. If these two are 1, so that means B is 1 and A is also 1. Okay, and if this is the 1, we are getting either 0, 1 or 1 0 or 1. Here we are getting already 1, so either we are getting 0 or 1. In both cases, the answer is always 1. So 0 is not possible here. Okay. Here 0 is not 0 or 1. So here we are getting either 0 or 1. So A is 0, B is 0, then we are getting 1, B is 1, then we are getting 0, or A is 0, or B is also 0. Yeah, so all three conditions are possible. Na? A is 1, B is 0, A is 1, B is 1, and A is 0, B is 1. All three conditions are possible.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is the common data question. Now, first of all, you have to identify the expression of y. Okay. Now the thing is that here one bubble as a input. Okay. So what is the meaning of this bubble is always a not. Okay. Either we are talking about the NAND and NOR. So this is the AND plus NOR. Okay. So the bubble will be a not. So here the input is A and this is the input is B bar. Okay. When it go to the NAND gate, so here we are getting the A, B bar and whole bar. Here the input is A bar and directly B. So the output is A bar, B whole bar. Okay, so it become a, if we solve with the De Morgan's theorem, so it become a, yeah, okay, leave it here, leave it as. Now here one more bubble is there. Okay, so the input for this one is A, B bar, whole bar from that one, and again one NOT gate, so one complement. Okay, here the input is C, here the input is A bar, B, whole bar. Okay, and there is the output. So it is a B bar. Both complement will be cancelled out. This is the NOR gate. So plus C plus A bar B bar and complete whole bar because of the NOR gate. Now simplify it. So first of all, we are going to break this one using De Morgan's theorem. So this is the OR gate converted to the AND gate. So A B bar bar dot C bar dot A bar B bar and one more bar. So both bar will be cancelled out. Okay, again apply the De Morgan theorem here. So it is A bar plus B double bar dot C bar dot A bar. Both cancel out. Now if you multiply, A bar multiply with A bar B is a bar B plus B multiply with A bar B is A bar B dot C bar. Okay, and both will be same, so the addition is again A bar B dot C. The expression is A bar B C. Okay. Now minimum number of gates required to implement this output. If only two input universal gate is available, assume no complementary inputs are available. Okay, so I think we changed this question because the universal gate implementation using universal gate is not covered. Okay, so when we are going to cover the implementation using universal gate, we will solve that. Okay. The only thing is that I can uh, ask the minimum number of gates when two input gates when no complementary inputs are available. So I just remove this universal. Yes, how many gates are required?
So four, I'm getting four. Two NOT gates and two AND gates.
Yes, sir. 4.
4 gates. So you are taking that first NOT gate, so A bar. Okay, then the B and then we require a C and C bar. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Now the one thing is also that if I just take a bar C bar, so it become a plus C bar
Right, sir.
dot B.
That's a NOR gate.
So A C implement with the B. So we are getting Y. The minimum gate is
Sir, is there a method or a technique to do this, or we have to just uh,
no. There is no particularly method for that one. You have to just think that how can we solve in a simplified form. Okay, by doing the practice, you will get this thing.
okay, because the minimum number of gates question is kind of like we get multiple answers like in.
So you have to only do the practice, and on the basis of practice, you can say.
Okay, sir.
The voltage transfer. So basically, the thing is the voltage transfer characteristics of the inverter is modeled by the following equation. Now, what we have to do in this question, you have to simplify that question by your own. We have to take a difference of this one, so dV out upon. Okay. Why we are going to take this one? Because we know that this is my voltage transfer characteristics. Okay. So this is the point, and this is the point. Now, if we are talking about this point, so after this point, the slope will be the just minus one. After this point, the slope is minus one. So what we have to do, we have to take the differentiation, because differentiation, what the differentiation is, it is only for the calculation of the slope of any particularly curve or any line. So dV out upon dV in, if I am taking the differentiation of this one, so it will be telling us the slope. Okay, and if we are putting this value minus 1, so that particularly point will be give us this thing. Clear? So what we do, we have to take a differentiation of this one and put the value of minus. So with respect to this one, you are getting 2 points. With respect to this one, you are saying that this is my V out. Okay, so you are getting this point, and this point is VIL. Input side low, and you are getting the output as high, so VOH. Okay. Now put this value of VIL, sorry, VOH here. You will be getting the VOL, and okay. Second thing is that if the equation will automatically give the two particularly value of input, okay, or two particularly value of the output. By solving it, putting it as a minus one. So the lower value I will just consider the VOL, and the higher value I will. Now VOL and VOH is given. On the basis of this one, I can calculate the value. So with respect to VOH, I am getting the VIL, and with the respect of VOL, I am getting the VIH. So you have to try this question. That is this particularly concept will be already taught you in the week, basically week 1, lecture 4th. Okay, so try it by your own. Now the comprehensive. Okay, if B is equal to A bar and C is equal to 1, then logic is state at N1. So this is my N1. So I just say that this is the A bar. So A bar and is 0. Okay, C is 1. So here we are getting 1. Doesn't mean what is the A. So 1 plus A is 1. Okay, so 0 from here, 1 from here. You are getting N1 is. Okay, this is the basically NAND gate. So 0, 1 in the combination of this one, and 1 is. Okay, second condition, if A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is 0. So your A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the 1, 0, you are getting 1, 1, 1, you are getting 1, both are 1, you are getting N1 as a 0. Okay, this is the 1. Okay, and A is also 1. So when both are 1, 1, N1 is also 0, N4 is also 0. Okay, the minimum number of logic gate required to implement of N3 if two input AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate is so we have to calculate the equation of N3. So can you calculate the equation for N3?
Yes, sir. A dot
A dot B. So only the one gate is required. Can you please check everyone? The entry is A dot B. So here I am
Yes, sir. A dot B.
A plus C. Then one is AB dot A plus C whole part. A plus C. Here again, so here we put A plus C dot A whole bar. Okay, and again I am taking the whole bar. Again I am taking the whole bar. So these two cancel, these two cancel. So remaining is AB, A plus C, one input, and second is the A plus C. Okay, now if we do the ending of this one, so AB, A plus C dot A plus C. So this and these both are same, so it is A, B, A plus C. Okay, we solve this one, so it is AB, A plus C.
I get A, B plus C. A into B plus C.
If we take ending of these two, so AB. Okay, from there I am taking the AB as a common. So 1 plus C is remaining. Here I am taking A as common, so 1 plus C is remaining. So this is the 1. This is also 1. So one input is AB and second input is A. And ending of these two will be giving me the okay. So your final output is AB. So only one gate is required. Okay, if the logic state N2 is 1, then the true condition for ABC. So you can check this one also. N1 we are getting AB into A plus C bar. And this is the C. So we are taking a C and the whole bar. So plus C and whole bar. De Morgan's theorem. So AB, A plus C, double bar, cancel out. Dot C bar. Okay, so these two cancel out. So it is AB plus ABC C bar. When I multiply C bar from this one, so AB C bar and AB C bar. This is 0. So this is the answer is AB C bar for N2. Okay, now the condition they are asking is the logical state of N2 is 1. Okay, so we got that A, B, C bar. So A is 1, B is 1 and C is 0. Okay, similar way we can find the expression. Okay, we are getting n2 is a b c bar, n3 is already getting the ab, so that is the XOR. So a b c bar, a b bar plus a b c bar whole bar dot A. Okay, one input is this one, second input bar plus first input bar and second input. If I simplify it, the a b c bar, break this one, so it is a bar plus b bar plus ab. If I break it, so it is a bar plus b bar plus c double bar. Okay, now a b c bar multiply with a bar, so a bar 0, a b c bar multiply with b bar, so b bar is 0, so this complete term 0. A b multiply with a bar 0, a b multiply with b bar 0, a b c double bar is cancel out, so a b c, so final expression is a b c. So final expression is, okay. Now you have to try the question number 2, solve the question number 2. We will discuss in the next class. That is simple question. The expression is this one, you have to simplify that one. That this is the representation in the sigma m. Okay, that is again a simplified form, and this is the question simplified form. Yes. You have to represent in the POS. Okay, so these are the 5 questions remaining. So Boolean simplification, you can solve this. So we will discuss in the next class. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Any doubt?